What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Boys and girls, the Canucks are 5-0 under barbecue Bruce Boudreau. We deserve this, okay? Come on. I know it might be a bit of annoying having all the Canucks fans just freaking out about winning 5 straight. Like, 5 straight's kind of nothing. But when we were in the position we were in, to win 5 straight was absolutely crucial to having any slimmer chance of making it into the playoffs. Now, I know it's still a team that could make the playoffs and not get very far. I totally understand that. I'm a very realistic guy here, but I'm just happy. I'm enjoying watching Canucks games, and that's the thing for me. All right, I'm just jumping right into this. How's it going, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, I upload lots of hockey content. It would mean a lot if you guys subscribed, liked the video if you enjoyed. I'm a big Canucks fan, so this is why I'm making videos, and occasionally I make videos talking about the Canucks. I made one talking about pretty much their downfall and what I thought they had to do to turn it around. And now I want to make a quick one, just kind of talking about their 5-game win streak and what I've noticed watching every game so far. So as a Canucks fan, I was not so much upset of them losing. It was more so how they were losing. It wasn't fun watching games. Like, it's never fun watching your team lose, but I was accepting the fact that the Canucks sucked. I understood that, and that they were losing games, and some of the games they were losing were very close, but it just looked like they were not trying under Travis Green, and that's where watching the games was so painful and not fun. Canucks on this 5-game win streak have been so fun to watch, and let's say they lost these 5 games since Bruce Boudreau came in, but they kept playing the same way they're playing, I wouldn't be as upset because it's more fun to watch now. Like, just the way they're playing, their style of play is exactly how they have to play, and Bruce Boudreau is perfect for this because it's more entertaining, fast-paced game, which is what the Canucks are. If you look at their offense, they're so skilled up front that they have to play to their strengths, which is exactly what I talked about in that video I posted a while ago. And Travis Green had them playing to their weakness, which was their defense. I think Bruce Boudreau knows their defense isn't good, and it's not going to win them games. Their defense won't win them games. I mean, look at last night when we were down 3-0 to Columbus. Like, our defense won't win us games. It's our offense and our ability to come back into games and to score 4 goals, 5 goals a game. That's what's going to win us games. We're going to win games 4-3, 5-4 like we did last night in the comeback against Columbus. Those are the kind of games we have to win as a team, and those are the kind of games we're going to win as a team. So Bruce Boudreau has them playing a way more offensive pace. Like, Travis Green, there's no way that comeback would have happened. They play too slow, too passive under Travis Green, but they are just go, go, go under Bruce Boudreau. And I had a feeling last night when they were up, or when they were down 3-1 and the third period started and they just kept going and going and going. And I was like, this team's going to do it. Like, I actually had a genuine feeling. I was like, this team is going to tie this game. They're just gunning for it. Like, they were playing so good. I believe they were outshot like 10-8 after the first period, and then it was like 30-10 or something in the last 2 periods. So they like tripled the shots of Columbus in the last 2 periods. They earned that comeback victory by far. So a little graphic I want to put on the screen here is some of the points that have come out of the 5-game win streak that the Canucks are on. JT Miller, of course, is still a point per game. You're not seeing very many goals from him, only 1 goal, but he's got 5 assists for 6 points. JT Miller played good even under Travis Green. I think JT Miller is just an elite player. He's a point per game player no matter who he plays for, no matter how bad the team is. Brock Besser came out of his slump. He's now got 5 points in 5 games, 3 of them being goals. That's what Brock Besser does. He scores goals, so that's good to see. Bo Horvat, same, point per game so far in these 5 games, 2 goals, 3 assists. Quinn Hughes, a point per game, 5 assists. Quinn Hughes has been good all season. He's like a +6, and he's got like 20 points in 30 games or something. 25 points in 30 games, something like that. Connor Garland has been pretty good all year. He's got 4 points in 5 games. And Petey has started to wake up. He's got 2 goals, 1 assist for 3 points in these 5 games. It's just so good to see the team winning and playing to their strengths and actually doing what they can do. It makes watching hockey fun again for me, and I'm enjoying it a lot. Another reason the Canucks are doing so good is Thatcher Demko. He was named the first star of the week, winning 4 straight games, having a 1.20 goals against average and a .962 save percentage with a shutout. Demko was unreal. Like he was just playing so good, and I think that's how good Demko really is, especially when the team gives him some run support, which he has not had at all this season. Our penalty kill and our power play have improved. I read something that since in these 5 games, I know it's only 5 games, but we have above 80% penalty kill way better. We were down to 30% penalty kill, you guys, at the start of the season. And our power play is above 30% as well, which is good for the power play. Our special teams have showed up, which has helped us win these 5 games that we have. We're 4 points out of a playoff spot. I think we're still 3 games above, Edmonton in the last wildcard spot. But it's helpful that these teams that are ahead of us are losing. Like, if Anaheim, San Jose kind of come down to reality to where they're supposed to be, they could potentially start losing. Edmonton's on a 5-game losing streak while we're on a 5-game winning streak, which has helped us propel ourselves. We're still definitely out of it. Say Edmonton wins 3 games straight. We go from being 4 points out to being, 10 points out? So, like, we're definitely still out of it. We definitely still got to win. But I like Bruce Boudreau's mentality at the beginning of the season. He says this team needs to win more than they lose, which is obvious. But he's saying, don't go out there and do what they're doing right now. Or at least we can't look at it as going out there and winning 5 straight or winning 12 straight or whatever it needs to be to make the playoffs. We got to go out there and win each week. Win 3 games, lose 2. If we keep winning 3 games and losing 2, then we're going to start to see ourselves in a spot to win the playoffs. This 5-game win streak has just boosted that, though, because this has just propelled us to be even closer to that conversation. And if we can make it 6, 7, who knows about this team? We could actually see ourselves at 500. We're only 2 games below 500. And some teams aren't looking that good. Winnipeg's 13-10. They're only 3 losses away from being 500. Edmonton's still good. They're still 16-11, I believe, off the top of my head. So they should still make the playoffs. But there's teams ahead of Vancouver that at the beginning of the season you just wouldn't think, like Anaheim and San Jose. So if those teams just start to kind of slow down a bit while the Canucks are still ramping up, we have a shot for sure. So I guess I'll tell you guys, as a Canucks fan, do I think the Canucks will make the playoffs? If I was a betting man, I think I'll bet no. I think we'll just miss. But this is definitely good signs. And as a fan talking, I would love for us to make the playoffs. And it's definitely possible. I just don't know if we will do it. I'm still not technically sold on our defense. Our defense is still super weak. I do want to give a shout out to Tyler Myers, though, because that dude has been playing so good recently. He almost played 30 minutes last night. I think he had like 29 minutes or something. He almost played half the game, and he played really, really good. Probably one of his best games as a Canuck. And I think during these 5 games, Tyler Myers has looked very good. So I'm impressed. Still not worth $6 million, but he can't get away from that. He's definitely playing good though, and he's giving it his all. So there you guys have it. That is my thought, Canucks fans' thought on their 5-game win streak if they can make the playoffs. I personally don't see it. Not yet, at least. We gotta wait. Maybe once they have a long road trip in January, and that'll be a big determining factor on how they're looking, especially when they come out of that. But thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you guys are new to the channel, it means a lot if you guys subscribed. Like the video if you enjoyed. Let me know down below. Do you guys think the Canucks have a chance? Do you guys think they could make the playoffs? And thank you guys so much for watching.